According to Paul in Romans 12:2, he says it like this. He says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You can renew your mind, and that would transform your life. I want you to just sit on that for a second. That is a crazy, crazy idea that you can actually transform your mind, and you can renew it, and that your mind isn't fixed. Craig Rochelle puts it like this. He says, your life is heading in the direction of your strongest thoughts. So how do you change your life? You want to change your thoughts. And so today what I want to do is I want to give you the 5 steps to take to actually rewire your brain, to have more joy, to be more peaceful, more content, to be more productive and useful. We're going to take these 5 steps, and these 5 steps I actually gained through going through a book that I just recently read by Craig Rochelle called Winning the War in Your Mind. In the book, he talks about how when you hear a lie enough times, you begin to believe it. And so what do you do to rewire your brain? Well, here are the 5 steps it takes to rewire your brain, to win the battle in your mind. Step 1 is to do a 24-hour inventory. A 24-hour inventory. And so what I did was I actually took every hour I had an alarm going off. It was very annoying, but it was so useful and so revealing to me. Every hour I had an alarm going off, and I would write down the thoughts that came to mind over the last hour. And it was so eye-opening when I read through this long list of about 50 different thoughts I had. I mean, I followed these different themes over and over again throughout the day. I was being so negative. I was thinking things like, this will never work. I was thinking things like, this text or this thing that just interrupted me is creating anxiety in me. I was thinking things like, I need an escape. I need an escape. I thought, I gotta eat something. I gotta take a break. I gotta do something to escape right now because I can't handle what's right in front of me. And all of these thoughts I wasn't aware of. I didn't realize, especially just how often they came hitting against the back of my mind over and over again. So I want to encourage you to do is to do a 24-hour inventory. You want to know what are the thoughts you're dealing with right now. Step 2 is what you want to do is you want to take those 30, 40, 50, 100 different thoughts, and you want to go scoping for where are the patterns and where are the lies. And you want to distill that into just 2, 3, or 4 different lies that you repeat and you rehearse to yourself over and over and over again. Let me give you some examples. One could be, this will never work. Another is, I'm not smart enough. I'm always being cheated. I can't trust anybody. I can never catch a break. My feelings don't matter. Nobody cares about what I have to say. Or maybe I'm too stressed or I'm too tired to do this. Maybe those are the lies you tell yourself. Maybe it's something else. For me, there were 3 that became very obvious throughout that day in particular. I thought, I won't be okay unless people think I'm perfect. The second was, I am a victim and good things don't come to me. And the third is, I need an escape because I am too stressed to handle what I'm dealing with. And so what are those lies you're telling yourself throughout the day and you've learned to rehearse that have just become a part of you? Step 3, what you do with those lies is you want to combat them. And the greatest tool I believe that you have to transform your mind, to rewire your thinking, is the Word of God, the Bible. Because the Bible is rich with encouraging words to inspire, to motivate, to speak truth, and to reveal who you really are, to lift up. And so what you want to do is you want to start finding what are the verses that you can use to combat those different things. And so if you don't know much about the Bible, that is totally fine. Google is your best friend in this. You can Google search verses on this, and you will probably find what you need. So if your problem is anxiety, you can just text in verses on anxiety. If your problem is peace or depression, you can say problems with this or verses on that, and you'll find plenty of stuff. I mean, here are some examples. There's no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. That's 1 John 4:18. Another one, for the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. That's 2 Timothy 1:7. Another one, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. Step number 4, what you want to do is you want to take those verses that apply to those lies, and you want to say them in your own words, and you want to say them in a way that's going to grip your heart. Because so many times information doesn't stir us. It's emotion that stirs us to action. And so you want to create these daily declarations and make them mean something to you. So one of them for me was, I don't need people to think I'm perfect. I'm not perfect, but I press on. And I'm not a people pleaser. I am a servant of Christ. That's one of my daily declarations. Another one is, I am not a victim. I am chosen, called, and gifted. Not only will good things come to me, but they have already come to me. And these daily declarations are used to rewire and to interrupt those pathways, those channels that say those lies to you. You want to speak truth to yourself throughout the day. And so you want to write out word for word what it is you want to be telling yourself. For more information, more ideas, you can actually go to Craig Groeschel's blog. He has a whole long list of ideas for different daily declarations. And finally, step number 5 is you want to repeat it over and over and over again. If you can imagine the lies you've been telling yourself, you're saying all throughout the day. So you want to say these truths all throughout the day, at least once a day. And I do that every single morning. A part of my whole morning routine is I run through 2 or 3 of these declarations, and I say them, I'll write them out, I'll just meditate on them. I make sure that these are coursing my life and my future. And I want to encourage you, your life is going the direction of your strongest thoughts. And that's good news, because you can create your thoughts, and you can renew your mind, and you can transform your life. If this was helpful for you, then we would love to continue to encourage you with content that helps you connect with God. And so please subscribe and like today, and we'll see you next time.